Here's Rodrigo. Stood up well to him there. He's fizzed it forward. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
Haaland really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cruzeiro are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Mbappe! He rises! He will be livid with himself.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Ball's gone out of play. And he was alert to it. Rafinha. Mbappe. Mbappe. Haaland. Firmly met. It's their second corner of the game. Cristiano Ronaldo! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
Rafinha, he's played him through. Oh, that's fabulous. Mbappe! And he's gone backward here. And he's dealt with that well. He's found a way past. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Lobbed in behind. Tchouaméni. Neymar. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Tchouaméni. Tar. Alaba producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. And it's Neymar. Rodrigo. Back into the middle. Brilliantly cut out. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it. Well, not the worst attempt. A little technical tweak should help the quality.
Rodrigo! That is a brilliant interception. He can get that clear. Succumbs to the pressure. Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. Rice. Tchouaméni. Timber. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Bellingham. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Oh, no joy this time. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Haaland. Tar gets over and intercepts. 1 minute to add, according to the board. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's picked his way through. Chance for the header! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. So that's it. It is all over. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Simply, they had all the right answers. Neymar taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Oh, there's a probing ball. He's got away. Can he finish? Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. De Ligt can get it clear. Cruzeiro have the chance to go the other way. Son Heung-min proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Now there's a fine ball. De Bruyne was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And that is a little undercooked. Oh, good-looking ball. Foden. Rudiger kept his eye on it, and he's there. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Neymar.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
And that has been cleared. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Mohamed Salah. And it's mainly because of his frightening pace. He's a huge threat when he's running at defenders, but he's also proved in recent times that he's a top-class finisher. Opposition defences are going to have to be wary about playing a high line because there's nothing this guy relishes more than space to run into, and once he gets there, he's gone.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
It's a throw-in. Foden. Now it's Rodrigo. Now it's Son Heung-min. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. And it's Neymar.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Chouameni. Oh, that's fabulous. Big chance! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Very nearly half an hour gone here. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
The less said about that pass, the better. Salah. Oh, perfectly measured that. He's got the shot away! And he comes up trumps again.
Well, look, believe me when I tell you that goalkeepers work harder than anyone else in training, and that's why, to be top class on match day, that was a majestic stop.
Climbs up big! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
So, third corner of the game. Pedri clears. And now a sudden chance to counter. Tries a shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
That has ended up in no man's land. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Mbappe. And it's De Bruyne. Mohamed Salah. Hot. He's had a hit! It's in! Oh, that's not going to count. And we go again.
Oh, his goal-scoring celebrations are going to be cut short. The flag was up for offside, even if the referee didn't spot it straight away.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Timber, fired deep towards the back post. So their fourth corner of the game. Foden getting... has a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, I think a little eagerness just got the better of him. He may have been thinking about back-page headlines there.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. A nicely aimed pass. De Ligt does well to get it back. Neymar. Lukaku. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Spread it left. Oh, no, that was never going to make it.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
That's really well cleared. Now it's Rodrigo. Can he spark a counter here? Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And he's intervened well there. And the whistle goes for half-time. But it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. So we reach the halfway point.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained, so I'm looking forward to what's to come.
Well, after 45 minutes it is still goalless, a change perhaps after half-time.
Substituição no time do Cruzeiro. Camisa 19.
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Look at this, Pedri! It's in!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
That is just remarkable, the amount of bend he got on that.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
A 1-0 lead established.
Oh, half-time has been a blessing for this team. You know, what a great start to the second half.
Rodrigo, and it's pulled back. He's had a shot! Good movement there, but not the best of finishes.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Can he finish? Cruzeiro look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back,
the chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Timber, and it's played in here. They've won a corner. They're up to 5 corners now. It's a mighty effort! It's there! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. He's played him through. Foden!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
De Ligt. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that for...
There's the hit!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Cruzeiro appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Can he put it away? And it's in! And the comeback is complete! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
And he's had a hit! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, Peter, he clearly felt he was being invited to shoot, and it wasn't the worst decision he could have made.
And it's De Bruyne. Mohamed Salah. Ball swung in. Oh, what a climb! And that would have been game, set and match.
Neymar was totally aware of how that chance could have impacted on the game, and that should have gone in.
Rodrigo. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. Cruzeiro really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Foden. Neymar. And they can counter here. Great defending, strong and determined. Son Heung-min. He rises! He's got away with one there. Neymar. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And that could well leave a mark. Tchouaméni kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Well, played right into his path.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Alaba, who does have an assist to his name. Passing is crisp and sharp. Martinez is there to take. And the counter is on. Foden. That has been slung wide. He's had it taken off him. Could move up a gear here. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. And we're done. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. The action has already started. It's a really well-measured ball. Foden. That's a half-decent try.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
It's a sweet ball, that. So, Jim, tell me this. Who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, David Alaba. One of the most versatile players out there. He's just got so much positional awareness and intelligence. He can basically do a job anywhere on this pitch. He's got fabulous technique too, especially with his delivery in and around the area. He'll be eyeing up any set plays the opposition concede in that defensive third.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Oh, and it's in! Oh, that is a late call, but it's the right one.
Oh, his goal-scoring celebrations are going to be cut short. The flag was up for offside, even if the referee didn't spot it straight away.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Rafinha. Haaland. He's beaten the last man. Hits one! And it's a goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Cruzeiro finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Decent hit! Really well taken goal. A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Alaba defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Great ball, and he's in here. Mbappe! Good strike, quite an alarm. Timber. Great ball if he can get there. Haaland, can he put it away? Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Haaland actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. Son Heung-min with the clearance. Cruzeiro have the chance to go the other way. De Ligt attempts a clearance. Son Heung-min. Neymar. Oh, that's a fine interception. Foden. And here's the chance to counter. Tchouaméni. Neymar. Pedri. And it's Son Heung-min. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Neymar. For De Bruyne. Rafinha. Now Timber. Rafinha in acres of space out wide. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, he's been caught, and again! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
No, no way through there. Tchouaméni. Neymar. Foden. Son Heung-min. Great position here. Shot a goal! De Ligt cuts it out. Alaba threads one in. Now it's Neymar. Real chance here. Neymar. De Ligt getting this one clear. Tchouaméni did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's Neymar. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Fiddles it through. Neymar showed plenty of zest in getting to the... He's one-on-one, surely! He's had a shot! It's in! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Cruzeiro get themselves back into contention.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could near well reward them with an equaliser.
Great chance! De Ligt gets good distance on it. Now it's Son Heung-min. And now the hit! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
That's really well cleared. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's picked his way through. Rafinha. That's an excellent interception. Rodrigo. De Bruyne. And here's Haaland. Neymar. Martinez can pick that up. And it's half-time here. Well, it has been a very watchable football match that has already provided 3 goals, both teams contributing plenty to it. And in terms of scoreline, it is close to being perfectly balanced. The game living up to billing and plenty of thrills to keep the crowd warm. We'll be resuming in a quarter of an hour from now with the scoreline 2-1. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. And we're already back up and running after half-time. No reported change to either side during the break. Chance! They've done it! Cruzeiro are back on level terms.
Cruzeiro clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
This has become one superb game of football.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before the ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
That looks a decent ball. And that is a little undercooked.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Haaland. De Bruyne. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Pedri powering forward here. And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
We're in for an intriguing second half now. Contrasting moods.
And the finish! Goal! Cruzeiro! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Cruzeiro take the lead.
and things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Neymar. It's Neymar! No mistake! And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
This is quite a battle.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Haaland. And he's quick to get it clear again. And that's been won straight back. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Foden. Rodrigo. Mbappe! Mbappe! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
And they're quick to get it back. Alaba. Pass somewhat off target. And it's De Bruyne. Now Foden. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Son Heung-min. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal. Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Rafinha. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Pedri. So, what can they make of this? And for a moment, you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Marquinhos calmly anticipates. He can run onto that. De Ligt gets it clear. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Rudiger stands tall and stands strong. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Mbappe!
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Substituição no time do Cruzeiro.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Camisa 15, camisa 8, camisa 11. Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 14,
Pedri.
camisa 24, camisa 22,
Kane.
camisa 17.
Vinicius Junior.
This is the time you need that pace.
Marquinhos gets across to intercept that. Odegaard. Odegaard. Good purposeful running this. Vinicius Junior. Added time going up here. It's 3 minutes. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vinicius Junior. And here's Lukaku. Hoisted in. Pedri. And that's that. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anti-climactic.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He is through here. De Ligt gets it away. Tar trying to keep this in. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, what more can we say, Peter, about Phil Foden? Described as so good and fundamental to his team, and some of the best brains in football have said that. He deserves it. He's got to be one of the most exciting players of his generation. What a talent.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Well, it's got out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner. It's their second corner of the game. Defending of the desperate, and now the hit! And now a sudden chance to counter. Foden. Real chance! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Neymar. And here's Mbappe. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Still goalless. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Salah crosses. Giroud. Cruzeiro look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting...
Great chance! Now, that's another chance! He's delivered all right! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
So the first goal of the game. Now the finish! Sticks it away! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. Now it's Haaland. Timber. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And here's Mohamed Salah, and he's had a hit! Cleared without hesitation. Pedri. Rudiger cuts out the pass. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Mohamed Salah. And that was very necessary. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Son Heung-min. And it's Giroud.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Chouameni, Neymar. And that has put paid to that. Neymar, hot shot at goal! And more, and more, and more! Hot knife through butter, they have done it again!
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently, and he picked out the perfect target.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. And he's had it nicked away. Mbappe. Foden. Giroud.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
2 minutos de acréscimo.
De Bruyne. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's in on goal. And we hit half-time. Well, this certainly hasn't gone the way most of us in the ground had expected in advance. Granted, it is very pleasant if you're on the right side of it all.
This looks well and truly sewn up already, Peter, but please feel free to forget what I've just said if there's a spectacular turnaround.
Really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more. That gets things going for the second half. And it's Neymar, and that's gone loose. Neymar gets a good foot in there. Neymar! Keeper's not concerned by that. De Bruyne, and there's green grass ahead of him. He's got away. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. He's got goal. He's got a goal. Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Son Heung-min! And that's wide.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
And here's Haaland. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Foden. He can run onto that. Time and again they are repelled. Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Header! And he gets rid in a hurry.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
And he's managed to get free. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Cruzeiro appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time. Oh, he has stuck it into his own net!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count one. Neymar. And it's Alaba. Pinches it off him. Now it's Rodrigo. Rodrigo! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Cruzeiro were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
Corner number 3 coming up. And that should get the job done. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Haaland. Haaland. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Oh, no messing about, it is red. It looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge. So seemingly that was deemed a denial of a clear goal-scoring opportunity. He's trying to shot. Oh, super goal! He's got himself an absolute peach. And so clear that one side are so much better. The scoreline entirely justified. Well, that was wonderful in every regard. Vision, concept, and considerable accuracy.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist. Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Tar gets it away. Cruzeiro can't breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Tchouaméni. Now De Bruyne. Neymar. And here's Mbappe. Neymar. Oh, he's tripped him right on the cusp of the penalty area. So a big chance now from 12 yards. Martinez. In the context of the game, he must save it. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
And that means...